Hello, this is Beth, and I wanted to share with you about our Showers of Blessings event. It was just so awesome. We had a small number of people like we did last year, but it was powerful. So we had the Brew Haven coffee. I got them in these Casey's cups. They gave us cups for the event, and I gave away these duck goodie bags. I found these on Amazon. Aren't those adorable? So each attendee got one of these duck goodie bags. And also we had Brew Haven cinnamon buns. They're delicious. And I also bought cupcakes for everyone. There was also water. There was tea, hot tea if you wanted. And we had cute little ducks for everyone. The Brandon Bloom here in Butler, Missouri, which is a flower shop and a gift shop. They provided these beautiful daisies and also these gorgeous bouquets of roses and wildflowers. I gave them as door prizes to people. And there were also vendors there. My daughter Heather was one of the vendors. She displayed some of her jewelry, the Irish pin, her hoodie that she makes, and she has a heart for women and children that have been trafficked. So she provides items for them as they're coming out of trafficking. Also, one of the vendors sold Scentsy, so I bought some items for some of the vendors. This is called Thunderstorm. It smells so good. And I also bought some car fresheners from her. Her name was Sarah, and she homeschools or homeschooled her kids, so she's done this as a side business. I also bought this from a vendor, Karen. She's just starting out with her vendor and this cute little Hello Kitty. I love butterflies. And there were other vendors there as well. So let's see what else I have here. Lots of daisies on each table on the mirrors. They're so pretty. Another vendor, Lakeen, I believe her name is, or Lakin. She sold this fingernail polish, fingernail sets like you can do at home doing your own manicure. So this is a polish. And also these beautiful heart bracelet. If you know me, I love hearts. And with each purchase, she provided a sticker. So I thought that was so awesome. And they were Christian scriptures in this beautiful bag. And I've been praying that this year. So that was very cool. I also have my books out for sale. I gave a couple of these away. Now, the name of this event was Showers of Blessings. I wrote this as a Kindle ebook years ago, and I got my amazing VA Callie to do the cover, the front cover, the back cover, the spine to make it a print physical book. So I had these available for sale at the event. I also gave a couple of these away. I also sold one of my memoirs, Promises in the Dark. And then I got this from the second speaker, Jennifer Hamm. I love hearts, but she painted this rock. She's a prophetic artist. She's also an anointed speaker. She and her husband Tim are anointed worshipers, worship leaders, and they have done a missions trip and they travel. So they are just a power couple. And they came. I was so happy that they said yes to God and me again. And Jennifer spoke, and Tim also spoke, and he played the guitar. It was just really amazing. It was so good. The presence of God was there. I was so happy to see all the vendors there. God had told me to, each time I do one of these events, this is my eighth event that I've hosted and spoken at locally, and it's the third one I've had here in Butler at Bates Social. But before each event, I get a picture in my mind on what the room there is supposed to look like, the colors, the decor. And God told me for this one, it would be Showers of Blessing, a rain theme with ducks, with cute little ducks for the theme. So everybody took some ducks home too. So all the tables had the ducks by the mirrors and these glass crystal vases with the daisies on them. And then I also had a bouquet of tulips and a bouquet of wildflowers for roses. So I always see it before I do it. And it looked exactly the way I envisioned it. And the color this time was periwinkle. Periwinkle is a combination of purple, which is symbolic of royalty. God's royal daughters were there. He wants to bless his royal daughters. And blue, which is prophecy, revelation, and an open heaven, meaning God opens the heaven. He answers our prayers. Also, one of the happiest things for me was that our beautiful daughter Heather came. She was a vendor there selling her t-shirts and other items in her pop-up store, unique clothing and more. And she also bought me this periwinkle beautiful bracelet with a duck on it. And that made me so happy. That was a surprise. But she custom designed t-shirts for this event with a heart on it and cute little ducks on it. And I ordered one for me and Jen, and some other people bought t-shirts. So I was so happy to see her and hug her, and she came. I was so glad that she was there. People pray for each other. The vendors network with each other. And some of these vendors have been to other events before selling their different items. And one of them had never done an event before. So I was so honored that she came and that she was there at the event representing her merchandise. I also got Tim and Ray these bags, Man of God bags for helping me. Ray helped me deliver everything to the venue. This has a Man of God on it. It's a coffee mug. He also prayed for me, encouraged me, told people about it. So I just wanted to honor him and Tim with these coffee mugs that say Man of God to thank them. So it was very powerful. I gave the word that I believe God told me to give, which was about Elijah and the sound of abundance of rain. Elijah heard and he saw the rain before it came. And then the rain came and it was a downpour. So the rain represents the needs in your life, any prayer requests you have, a relationship, finances, health, a job or a ministry, whatever your need is. God hears you as you pray, and don't stop praying, because Elijah prayed 7 times. And he told his servant, keep going back, keep looking. He said, I see a cloud the size of a man's hand. And, if you see a little cloud, you think, well, there's no rain coming. But Elijah kept saying, go back and look. And after the 7th time, he said, there is the sound of an abundance of rain. And that is a prophetic word that God gave me for myself, for Jen and Tim, for Heather, for all the people there. The rain is coming. The abundant rain is coming. And the rain is a great thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. So I gave the word that I believe God gave me for the audience, and also Jen delivered a powerful message. Tim also spoke, so it was really good. We had a fun time. The food was delicious. The coffee, shout out to Brew Haven with these delicious cinnamon buns. They are so good, and of course, their delicious coffee. I bought a bag of their brand label coffee, and Ashley, the owner, also blessed us with creamer and lemon bars for the event. The businesses in town, Sonnet provided the water, Casey's gave the coffee, Stoplight Market gave 2 beautiful geraniums for the event to give away as door prizes. Brandon Bloom provided these beautiful flowers as well as the bouquets. And some of my author friends, Patty Fagan and Elizabeth Zacharias, gave me a book to give away as a door prize. Elizabeth also donated 2 pictures, 2 beautiful pictures. So people were just so generous. I was just so happy to have Jen and Tim coming in, and especially Heather, but all the vendors as well. So I'm praying about doing it again in the fall. I would love to have you come there. Um, it's just a powerful time in the Lord, and it is a lot of fun. And I love seeing people use their gifts for God. So I talked to one vendor there. She has a very powerful testimony. So she and I talked about her speaking at my next event. Another lady also wants to donate her balloons free for the event. Part of her merchandise are balloons and 3D printing. So it was really good. If you missed it, I'm sorry that you missed it. It was lots of fun, but be thinking about coming to the next one. I may do it in the fall 2026. But even though the numbers were small like they have been the last time, I do believe it was a big success, that God's presence was there and women's hearts were touched, and that we indeed had blessings and full hearts, as Jen said. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm so happy that it turned out well. God also kept it from a downpour or storm so that Jen and Tim and Heather could travel safely here and back. So I'm so thankful for that. So I just give Jesus Christ all the praise, all the glory. I did share that scripture with them about salvation through Jesus. I didn't know if everyone there was saved or not, but we want to sow that seed wherever we go and use our gifts wherever God sends us. So this is Beth Jones at bethjones.net. If you would still like my book, Showers of Blessings, it is now on Amazon as a print book. It's also a Kindle ebook. So be sure to check out that as well as my other books, my memoir, Promises in the Dark. And if you would like me to speak at your event, contact me at bethjones.net. Be blessed and have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you later.